Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Morning. Friday, August 16th. 9:09 in the a.m. No, well, yeah, because I'm in Central Time right now. But we're operating on East Coast time, so 10:09 in the a.m. Finished pre-trip, had breakfast, and now I'm talking to you before we hit the road. We should be, we're going to go 32 miles, or 37 miles down up 85. We're going to hit a QT for fuel, a quick trip, because it's $3.19 a gallon there. Cheapest along my route between here and where I got to go. I got 3/8 of a tank, so I need to get fuel before I get, into Atlanta or in that area. Got a couple hundred miles to go anyway, so we'll be pulling in delivery right around noon, probably about 1 or 2 o'clock. Picking our next load up about 3 or 4, and then we'll drive until about 7, and we'll be in plenty of good shape for tomorrow. But might as well go through Atlanta in the evening. Oh, that's gonna suck ass. But yeah, so I need to go ahead and get fuel now, and I won't have to get fuel again until probably Louisville on Sunday before I head down to Florida. Tell you what, this morning, I've been thinking about it for a while, but this morning I need a haircut bad. My hair gets long and it starts curling under the hat. I gotta tuck, you know. So hopefully, if I can get back to Texas this weekend like I want to, take the weekend off, and hopefully I can get a haircut then. So that's kind of my plan, what I want to happen, but we shall see. I still haven't found anything out of the Tampa area yet, but we're gonna keep looking. Hopefully we can get one more load to follow this up for the pay week and have a good week. So that's it. Let's get the day going and let's hit the road. Alright, we just filled up the quick trip. Got 90 gallons of fuel for $3.20 a gallon. And I got 8 gallons of, topped off my def at, I had 12 gallons. And def at $3.50 a gallon. Everywhere else through our network, it's $4.20 plus, $4.30, somewhere in that window. So the best part about going to these smaller truck stops is the def prices are usually much better. Now we don't get an additional discount, but a lot of times the pump price is cheaper than our discounted rate anyway. This is why fuel discounts are a joke. At least where I'm at. Alright, so we're topped off, we're full. Let's get down the road. Yeah, well, we're not long after we got fuel, but I had to stop because I had to use the restroom. I'm at a rest area right now. I had to go, couldn't hold it. But it leads me to a question, like, what are y'all watching right now? Like, on TV or YouTube, Netflix, series, Hulu, whatever. Because I just started rewatching Prison Break. I watched Prison Break probably about 10 years ago by a recommendation from friends of mine. Because they recommended Supernatural in that same time, before that. I love Supernatural, and I probably watched Supernatural half a dozen times over and over since then. But now I'm watching Prison Break for the second time. I'm in season 2 right now, and it's pretty good, but I'm just out of things to watch, really, besides what I'm watching now. So I'm curious, what series and I'm a binge watcher. I don't want to wait a week between episodes. If the whole thing's out there, I'll sit down and I'll watch it. And that's what I do at night. When I get back in the sleeper, and I'll put on whatever I'll watch my normal YouTube videos that I watch, and after those are all done, I'll put on a show, whatever I'm watching, and I'll probably watch 3, 4, 5 episodes, depending on how long I'm awake, and then pass out. That's just what I do. So, a question to you is, what series, shows, movies, or whatever, what are you watching right now? I need ideas for new things to go in my, we'll call it my line of fire. Once I finish one, I'll go to another one, because I've watched a few things over repeatedly. Not back to back, but I'll watch it, then maybe a couple months, 3, 4, 5 months later, I'll watch it again. Enterprise is one of those. I never was a Trekkie, never was a Star Trek fan. but the version Enterprise is the one that I liked best, with Captain Archer, which is Scott Bakula from Quantum Leap, and that chick, what's her name? T'Pol? Oh, hottie. What's her last name? I think she's a Blaylock or something. Whatever her real name is. Anyway, I've watched Enterprise a few times. I just like that series, that version of Star Trek. It's like timeline, and the whole Star Trek trilogy or the saga is right when teleporters just became active. But it's also the newest version of Star Trek. There's only 4 seasons of it, and then it just went away. So I've watched that a few times. I got to be in the mood to watch that, though, to be honest. Like I said, I'm not a Trekkie. I watched Next Generation, of course, but I've not, like, repeat. Like I said, I never was a Trekkie fan. But there's shows out there that I watch more than once. And I'm curious of what those shows are for you, to give me something else to look into. Anyway, back on the road. All right, we made it to Home Goods. We've been here about 30 minutes. It's 2:32 right now. We got here right before 2. But during transit, I got a message saying the next place was over planned, blah, blah, blah. I didn't read it till I got here, and it's saying to pick up an empty here and drop it off somewhere else, and then go bobtail into my next load. No, that ain't me. I'm not moving trailers around for you. So I sent a message before I got out and did post trip and unhooked from the trailer saying, hey, please remove the empty task from Home Goods and remove that drop empty stop they added to my next assignment. Granted, it was only like 4 miles from here. It didn't add nothing to the trip, but it's just taking time from me, which I don't want to give them because I got to go through Atlanta. And it's 2:30. I'm about to go back through. I got to go through Atlanta 2 more. Oh. Anyway, all that's been done. The pickup with the task has been removed from here, and the next one has been taken off. So I'm just leaving here, bobtail, going straight down to Covington. I am right now. I'm just finishing out my task. Paperwork's put away. Now I got to do a yard move, go back to security, and check out. So, yeah, that is enough said for that. So let's just hit check out. Is my yard move reason complete, confirmed? Let's keep going. All right, great news. I don't have to go through Atlanta on the way down to Covington because GPS is taking me through a back road. So I normally don't care too much for, but I'm bobtail, so I'm gonna take it, and I feel like it's gonna be a whole lot. I'm an hour away right now, 56 minutes. Right now it is 3:12 in the PM. But the exit I got off of to go down this route is a pilot right here in Brazelton, Georgia. Horrible news. This is like one of the worst layout pilots I've ever seen. Good news is I'm bobtail, and they got bobtail parking up front. So after I figured that out, I got out of that mess back there and came up here. Some of you might say bad news, but I'm going to say good news. Got me a monster. Now this, I'll have to agree, probably bad news, but you know what? I haven't had it in a while, and I'm craving it. I got McDonald's for lunch. I got some nuggets. I wound up having about a 20-piece nugget. Why? Because a 10-piece is $6.99, and a 20-piece was $7.99. They make you buy it. I got nuggets and I got McDouble, no ketchup, add mayonnaise and lettuce. So that's what I'm gonna have for lunch. Now the bad news is I still gotta go I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go through Atlanta this evening on the way out of, where am I going to pick up? I forgot. I know I'm going to deliver at Kroger's. I'm picking up at Sonwell Distribution. Yeah. What is today, 16th, 15th? It's the 16th, okay. Just making sure my dates are right. So yeah, now and I'm still looking for a load to follow up out of Tampa or Brooksville, Tampa. And honestly, I won't be too upset if I don't. I mean, I would like to. I want to have as close to a 5K a week as possible. Right now, I'm like at 41. If I can get one more load, because I'll be dropping that load off at Walmart down there Monday afternoon, early afternoon, late morning, somewhere in that window. However, I got to come back north anyway on 75. So Rainey's Chrome Shop, rather. It's a place that I've been wanting to stop by for a while. So if I can't find a load out of there, I'm going to stop by Rainey's to see what their prices are like. Pretty popular. I see them all over online when I'm looking for different parts or whatever. So I'm going to go check them out. And I think 75 Chrome Shop is in Florida. I don't know where it's at exactly. I think we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, let me eat lunch so I can get back on the road. All right, we're here. Just checked in. Saw the trailer when I pulled in, so I just backed into it. I'm partly connected. I just need to do the pre-trip now. Papers. This is General Mills. A bunch of cereal, a bunch of Cheerios. So we'll get this pre-trip done, get back on the road. All right, we are now at a TA in Cartersville, Georgia, which is about 45 miles north of Atlanta, straight up 75. Now, I gotta say though, coming through Atlanta this time, where I was in Covington, it took me 20, although my trucker path wanted me to take the bypass 285. No. Company GPS says take 20 all the way to 85, go north and go off on 75. So that's what I did. I went through downtown. And a surprise, honestly, today Atlanta really wasn't bad. Even going out, it wasn't bad going around 285. It got bad on the other side of 285 to get back on 85 when everything merged up, and that's when that's the worst part. And honestly, today in the evening, coming through 6 o'clock traffic, when it was all the busy part, we averaged a good 10, 15, 20 miles an hour during that time. So everybody, yeah, it was congested as hell, of course, but we got through it okay. So Atlanta wasn't bad today. I mean, imagine that. At 6 o'clock on a Friday evening, Atlanta wasn't bad. So we are, like I said, a TA in Cartersville. And we have three. Shut up, Linda. We have 379 miles to go tomorrow for delivery. So what we're probably going to do is that's estimated about 6-hour drive. We got to go up through Chattanooga. We'll hit 24 for a while, and then yeah, we hit 24 up into over Mount Eagle and all that. KO's favorite place when it snows. We'll take 24 all the way into Nashville, and then get on 65, hit 40 a little bit, get 65, and go all the way to Louisville. So what we're probably going to do is probably hit the road about 10 a.m. tomorrow. Why so late? Because one, I've only my appointment's not till 1800. I can't. I'm gonna try to show up a little early, an hour or two, just to see what happens, right? And if they get me in and unloaded, then fabulous. But if not, whatever. If I start at 10 a.m., it means I can have a work day. My 14 hours won't be up until midnight. So from 6 to midnight, I should definitely be unloaded. Hopefully. I'm cursing myself again, damn Kroger lumpers. That's the reason to start a little later. Maybe even go at 11. And but if I can get there at 4 or 5 o'clock and they go ahead and put me in the door, I'm not sure. Maybe their lumpers are only night shift. I don't know. But if you buy Cheerios from Kroger's in the Louisville area, you're welcome. I got 20,000 pounds of Cheerios in my box right now, waiting for you. I wonder if there's anything specific Cheerios. It just said I got 20,725 pounds. Oh, okay. Cereal, I got cereal popped or puffed. Cereal popped, whatever that means. Alright, so GMI Cheerios, cereal, Cheerios. Oh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. More Cheerios. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That and Raisin Bran were my two favorite cereals as a kid. What were your favorite kid cereals? You know, who didn't like Lucky Charms and Fruit Loops and Cocoa Pebbles and all that stuff? Hell, today I still love Cocoa Pebbles. Ooh. Anyway, if I can get done early, then great. I would love to get that, what do I have, 130 mile deadhead to Bowling Green? Yes, 130 mile deadhead from Louisville to Bowling Green to pick up my next load on Sunday, anytime Sunday, and then take it 730 miles down to Brooksville, Florida to the Walmart. So what I would like to do, what my goal is, if I can get there early and get out early, I want to get my deadhead drive. I at least want to try to get to Bowling Green tomorrow night, 8, 9 o'clock, right? That's kind of my thought process. That way I can get up Sunday morning, get the load, get to getting, and be in delivery at Walmart about noon, 1 o'clock on Monday, and hopefully something pops up. But if not, I'm going to go. I found out the 75 Chrome Shop's right there. Then of course Rainey's Chrome Shop is right there. So if not, I won't be. I'm not going to say I want a really good week. I want to try to hit a 5K week if I can. Like I said earlier, right now I'm at 4,100, right at 4,100. So I like to hit 5K or close to 5K to have a solid week. But if I can't, I'm content with a 41-ish. Granted, you want more. I'm not going to not take a load just because I want to go to a Chrome Shop. The Chrome Shop's going to be what I do if I don't get a load. Okay? Because there's a place right down there by the 75 Chrome Shop, and they also do wheel shining services. But there's a place Kay was telling me about down there. They use a machine on your wheels. So whatever. If I can't get a load, that's what I'll do. That'll be the content for Monday. But if I can get a load, we're going to keep on trucking, baby, because I want to be in Texas next weekend. I want next weekend off. That's what I want. If I just got to find loads to get there. So anyway, that's it for now. And you notice I've kind of been lingering around TAs and Petros over the past couple of weeks. It's a shame we don't have fuel discounts here, because the reason why is I like being able to sit down for a meal, right? And I've been on a pork chop kick here lately. God, I've been on a pork chop kick here lately. Man, those chops are good. Iron Skillet in the country restaurant, Country Pride. They got some pretty thick pork chops. Grill them up. Don't get the fried ones. I'm not a fried. I mean, yes, of course I like fried too. But grilled pork chops with the grill marks. Get a plate of broccoli for breakfast. Get some pork chops and some eggs. Oh, so good. So that's kind of why I've been tending to just try not to grab. Try to eat better, of course, you know, and granted I got to grab something from time to time, but when it comes to being able to sit down and have a meal, it's just nice. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget the shop does have a 15% off sale going on right now, up until what that thing said, the 18th or something. Take advantage of it if you want. No requirement, but appreciate it. So thank you so much. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.